Yo, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new episode of The Road to Glory today. I think this one's episode number 60 if I've worked out right. I don't even know at the moment. We've done loads and loads of episodes basically. And in the last one, we did some SBCs. There was no gameplay, but it was a real game changer of an episode where we packed a ridiculous 87 rated inform and our coin balance has gone through the roof once again. Really happy about that. If you could go ahead and show your support on today's video by smashing a like, that would be amazing. And thank you once again for all the support recently on the channel and on this series especially. It's been amazing. So there is confirmation that we did sell our Inform Ericsson. 110 he went for in the end. Not my original plan of 115, but we bought him for 100 exactly. So we made like 5k after EA tax, so not too bad. At least we didn't lose on him, because I think he's already under 100k again, which is crazy. And I've decided that I'm going to go into the daily knockout tournament. I know you're probably seeing this on the weekend, and you know, obviously it's the weekend league at that point in time, but the aim is to qualify. This was a few days ago, and then if we manage to qualify, then that would be good. I'll be able to play a couple of games in the weekend league. I don't know. We'll see how we get on today. So we go 1-0 down and have possibly the worst start possible. Not looking good, right? But Yaya Toure, on his debut, plays it through to Aguero, his teammate, who manages to stick that one in the back of the net, and we do equalise. So an assist within 11 minutes of his debut for Yaya. I'm happy about that. Hopefully, he's going to be a great addition to the side. Like, I know there's some people that are probably thinking out there, oh, do you know what? Dele Alli's probably a better centre mid with the stats that he's got than Yaya. And then, like, Ericsson's an amazing cam. But I have had such a great experience with Dele Alli at cam on my main account that I just can't not play him there. I can't not utilise him in the best position possible. I know he's got 3-star, 3-star, and Ericsson had like 4-star, 5-star. But I think Dele Alli, with being a bit bigger and a bit more physical and stuff, we can, like, his dribbling and passing and everything is just superb. So I don't see it being a problem. And having Yaya at centre mid gives us, it freed up like, I don't know, like 75,000 coins or something, plus the money we already had. We're nearly at 150,000 coins right now, which means that we can do stuff, you know. We can do some extra SBCs. We can buy certain new players if we wanted to go down a different route, maybe. I don't know, but I'm thinking about doing some stuff. So, you know, at least we've got some money to play with. As you can see, we turn this game around, and after an amazing bit of passing play, Dele Alli does get his goal from Cam, which is great. Like, I'm happy that in the first game, we've managed to get an assist with Yaya Toure. Dele Alli's managed to score a goal. Like, that is exactly how I want this team to operate. So 2 goals for Aguero, our main goal scorer. 2 assists for Martial as well. So even though he's not getting goals, he's getting some good numbers on his record. Now we switch back over to our French team. Basically, it's a French team apart from the fact that we got Walker and Jordi Alba. We've managed to shoehorn them in nicely, and I just wanted to check to see whether or not my any of my custom tactics or anything had changed. And of course, you just saw them on screen if you were at all interested. I've been playing quite well recently, and I think it might be down to them custom tactics. Never really used them before. I've stuck them on. They seem to be working, so I'm going to make sure I use them on all of my squads going forward, unless you guys have any suggestions of what I could do better. So we're using our Griezmann, and we come up against a fellow Griezmann user. So I knew that things could be dangerous because I know how good the Frenchman is on this game. We get through with Lacazette though, and we do score a goal in the 21st minute. Very happy with that, because that showed a lot of good strength, great dribbling. We cut through those defenders like a hot knife through butter, and a lovely finish from the main man across the goalkeeper. So Lacazette picks it up here, plays it off to Ben Yedder, who spots an open run from the main man Griezmann. Keeper's coming out, so we just do the little dink, and we do manage to score the goal and go 2-0 up before 30 minutes are on the clock. I thought I'd put too much on that. Someone actually told me recently to stop finessing all the time when I'm one-on-one and try a little dink. So there you go, bro. I've listened to you, and I'll try and do it a little bit more often when I get one-on-one. But it has to be a very certain situation. Like, I'm one-on-one here. I couldn't dink it there, could I? So you got to just make sure that the keepers are really running out at you, and there's enough space between you and the keeper that he doesn't catch it, and it's still got to go over and come back down again. I don't know, it's too much to think about a lot of the time. Both of us are taking shots and hitting the post left, right and centre. But Ben Yedder from distance scores a beautiful goal. This man has just got some insane goals in him. You know, he scored that Trivella in the last weekend league. And he was one of those players which I was genuinely thinking about changing. Like, do I get Ben Arthur at cam or something? Will that offer me something different? But then he keeps going ahead and like scoring awesome goals and stuff. And I was trying to like bait my opponent a little bit there, and I got a bit cocky and I lost possession with Kante and he scored from it. You know, lesson learned, you know, just keep passing the ball around. I don't know, I'm annoyed that I let that goal in, but it was definitely my own fault there. And we end up winning 3-1, so it doesn't really matter in the long run. So we're now through the first 2 games, so we're into the semi-final. This is where I normally screw it up, right? So we switch back over to the Premier League side, and of course we have to apply a little fitness card to Kyle Walker and to Kante because they feature in both of our teams. And we move on into a game against a fellow Premier League side, and this guy's also got the same bronze red guy that I've got. I wish I had mine on the bench. I would have brought him on and we would have been, you know, best friends that were playing with our little red Everton guy. Who I do apologise, by the way. A few episodes ago when I got him, I was like, I haven't got a clue who he is. I didn't mean any offence by that. I missed the fact that he scored a great goal against Man City, and everyone apparently knew who he was. So I felt a little bit stupid there. But so be it. We move forward with Yaya Toure here, his second game for the club, and he got a goal. Lovely. So he's now on 2 games, 1 assist and 1 lovely little goal. So far he's been a brilliant addition to our ultimate team. Couldn't be happier with how things are going at this point in time. I nearly brought in Wayne Rooney instead of Yaya Toure. 1, he's a little bit cheaper. 2, very similar type of like strong player with good physical and like good long shot ability and stuff. But then I thought, you know what, Yaya's a little bit taller, maybe a little bit stronger, and I don't know, a tiny bit faster as well. So we'll see how we get on with him. We're peppering this guy's goal, by the way, literally taking shots all over the place. Dele Alli is causing problems at cam. Again, another one of those little changes that I made. And at half time, we've had 7 shots and 57% possession. He's not even had a sniff at goal. So obviously I'm doing some good stuff in this particular game, apart from scoring, because we're only 1-0 up. Yaya Toure does win himself a free kick, and of course he's got stats to take them. So I go ahead and put a little bit of power and whip it round the goalkeeper, and he has just scored his second of the game. What a signing the Ivorian has been. And of course he gets that little strong link to Aguero, so they've got some sick chemistry together. For some reason, I've been reluctant to use Yaya the last couple of FIFAs because his rating has sort of gone down and down, and I know that he's a kind of a lazy player in real life. I figured that maybe he would have terrible stamina, just not be a great player to use in game, but I'm so wrong. Like, he's actually really good, and his stamina is like 80, so I'm fine with that. That's nearly as good as the likes of Wayne Rooney, and it's fine for a centre midfielder. I thought it was going to be like 40, because you've seen the way he sometimes like walks around the pitch and stuff. That hasn't translated to FIFA. He's still a player that definitely runs around and stuff, and his work rates are all right and that, so I'm happy. You know, he's done a great job. You know, he scored 2 goals and got an assist in his first 2 games. Very, very proud of the man, and I think the Prem team is exactly what we're looking for right now. We get a 2-game injury, a foot injury with Martial right there. That sucks because I know that's the most expensive fitness card. However, we will switch over to the team, to the other team, and he'll only be down to like a 1-match injury. Maybe we can just play Remy up front for a game instead of Martial and not buy a fitness card. If not, I've got fitness cards in the club. But we're into the final, so we have made it all the way. Now we just need to beat this guy with what looks like a solid, strong, very quick, pacey Prem team. The likes of Walcott, Mane, Vardy. Who else did he have up front? I can't remember if he had Musa or something. He had some quick players up front. No, it was Rashford. He had Rashford up front as well. So lots and lots of pace. But we get basically the perfect start. We hit him on a counter-attack, and his defense was sitting really, really high up. And I was through with Griezmann. I just started slowing down, just composing him, ready to smash that shot underneath Petr Cech, or just past him anyway. So a great start, you know. It couldn't have gone any better. However, Bellerin plays it to Vardy, who gets it to Firmino, who, as you can see on the clock there, within like 2 FIFA minutes, had got this guy back into the game. That really, really worried me. I then missed my solid opportunity with Matuidi right there to go, well, to restore my lead, and then even from a free kick, I couldn't manage to get it past this Petr Cech. At halftime, I'd say my opponent was slightly in the driving seat. We were a little bit struggling. It wasn't looking good. However, Griezmann with a fantastic run gets it past all of his defenders, and with that 3-star weak foot, somehow puts it past Petr Cech to restore our lead. You know, we do go back to winning this game. Second goal of the game, excuse me, my voice is going all froggy. Second goal of the game for Antoine Griezmann, who's sometimes been a little bit quiet for us over the past few games. So he's just doing his best to, you know, look at me, the manager, and say, or stick his middle finger up basically and say, yeah, I am worthy of being in this team, mate. So don't even think about getting rid of me, which is something I was actually thinking about doing, you know. So he's safe for now. We did hit the post, as you'll see there. We try and get a nice goal with Ben Yedder, but Cech is having none of it and saving that particular shot. This guy gets in, plays it to Walcott. Oh, thank you, Lloris, for saving that one. It's definitely squeaky bum time towards the end of this game, but after the 90 minutes, we do come away victorious, and at our first run at the Daily Knockout Tournament this week, we have managed to qualify. Really, really happy with that. 2,000 extra coins plus the game coins that we get, you know, the match bonus or whatever. So eventually we end up with like 2,500 coins. That's going to tip us over the 150,000 coin mark, which is brilliant. 2,522 coins, as you can see right there. And at the end of the game, I'd say we got relatively lucky. I was really dealing with some pressure towards the end of that game. I didn't really show it in the clips, but there was a lot of camping on the edge of my area whilst he tried to take shots and stuff. So that was, yeah, squeaky bum time, like I said. Ben Yedder comes away with a bloody injury as well, which sucks, but I'm pretty sure it was just one game. So with the squad rotation, we'll be fine there. We've just got to deal with this Martial situation at the start of the next episode. I'm taking a look at the contributions that my players have given for the team right now. As you can see, Ben Yedder's was on the screen just then. Do we take a look at Griezmann and Lacazette? I can't remember if I've left that in or not. But basically, my front three from each of the teams have really been providing. Like, their numbers are looking good. They might not be 1 goal per game type of players, but when we take a look, Yaya, for instance, 2 games, 2 goals, 1 assist from centre mid. Really, really happy with that. He's settled into the team nicely. Dele Alli's stats will start to improve now, I think. 2 goals and 4 assists in the 8 games. 31 goals and 20 assists in 46 games. That's mad from Martial. And then even more crazy, 27 goals and 11 assists in 24 games from Sergio Aguero. A lot of them in the weekend league as well. So really proud and happy about that. I did a poll on Twitter the other day, a few days ago now when you're watching this. Would you get Sergio Aguero in your ultimate team, or would you have the man of the match, Heung-min Son? And actually, about 60-70% of you said that you would prefer to get man of the match Son. They're a relatively similar price. I don't know whether to trade in Aguero and get myself a Son. Whether or not that would mess with my team, I don't know what to do. So by the start of the next episode, you'll probably figure out whether or not I've made any changes or not. I don't know if I'm going to have time for the weekend league. If I get a couple of hours, maybe I'll try to play a few games. In the next episode, again with the voice, what's going on? At the next episode, right at the start, you'll see my rewards from the previous weekend league. I know we're like really delayed at this point, but I've literally got one 25k pack coming, so it's nothing that I'm really holding back from you guys. It's just a case that I've been ahead on recording on the road to glory so far. And by the way, guys, if you are enjoying the series, I really appreciate if you smash a thumbs up on the video. Motivates me like crazy to make more of these videos and stuff. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.